difference this. I'm gonna go out and get a job, and I'm gonna make money at that job. And that money's gonna come in the form of a check. And that check's gonna be in an envelope, and the envelope's gonna be sealed, and I'm gonna rub that sealed envelope all up in your face! Mordecai, police!
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap!
As kids growing up, we all wanted to get different types of jobs, ones you maybe have a hobby for in our everyday lives, like becoming a painter, a chef, a musician, a writer for a book, but then you realize the pay is doo-doo. And for those who thought they're gonna be the president or an astronaut, yeah right, you dumbasses don't even know what continent you're on, so good luck on that shit. Now before I get into jobs, let's talk about the school education. At high school, you gotta take subjects like English, math, science, Spanish, and all this other bullshit courses you need to get enough credit for. And bro, why the fuck is it mandatory to do English? The fuck am I gonna use information from shit I read from Shakespeare in my everyday life? Nothing, that's what.
Still learning English? It's the language you speak. How dumb are you?
For the first 3 years, I did not give a fuck what my grades were. As long as I got a passing grade, that's all that matters. That is until final years happen. That's when the stakes are high because now it determines what college you get into. Let's say you got a 70 average in your final year. That ain't shit because you got to compete with all the other students that have a 100% grade average, captain of the swimming team, plays the piano, and does volunteer work. Who the fuck does volunteer work? This is some bullshit. They making us do friendly fire against each other. Now you got rejected by every single college you applied for. Or you're just straight up broke to pay out the tuition. And you couldn't even get a scholarship. So now your ass gotta work at a shitty retail jobs like McDonald's. This ain't no fucking Krusty Krabs where everybody looks all happy while cooking. It's a living nightmare, working day in and day out, low pay, $14 an hour, and you gotta serve every day to all the other daily crackheads and bums who are just like you. You're probably gonna have to stay in your parents' crib until you're in your 30s, and once you do move out, the only house you could afford is probably a portable toilet, or an apartment where the entire community is full of drug addicts. Worst case scenario, you have no choice but to join the military and die. Or even worse, you become retarded and your girl gets her cheeks clapped by another guy, or do construction and have severe back pain. Now I understand why black people are resorting to selling drugs, because that's where the real money is. It's selling drugs.
Well, I'm black now, so the first thing I did was quit all my jobs. I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack, or rapping about selling crack.
But the system doesn't want you to sell drugs because you're making money. In other words, they don't want you to be happy and successful. They just want to fuck up your hard-earned way of living. And let's say you do get into a decent program in college, like an education degree to become a teacher, get into the business and work in an office job in an insurance company. And guess what? The job is still doo-doo. Being a teacher in grade schools are the worst. Them annoying ass kids, marking every single test, and that's a pain in the ass. And have to give the most boring lectures. Unless you're actually enjoying the teaching yourself, it's boring for you and the rest of the class. As for working in the office, you gotta deal with your angry boss, dealing with these long ass meetings. The only thing you could do is just sit on your ass 9 to 5 every day, just so you could barely pay the bills. And you can't get all the drip. You're more likely to buy Abibas as your shoes. The next time your kids ask you for a Christmas gift, they gonna be like, Dad, I want the new PS5. And he gonna be like, bitch, you're gonna get the Polystation, you little shit. The whole school system is dog shit. It's designed to make you homeless and depressed. Let's say you actually do get a good program, you're still screwed. For example, let's say you become some sort of engineer or some shit, which is probably the best degree you could get. You're still getting a shit pay like $100K a year. My guy, you're gonna be left with nothing after the taxes, rent, food, and Cornhub subscription. It's all gone, and that's if you do good in school. That's how you end up like. Now let's compare it to some other ways of making money. Entertainment is without doubt the most fun way of money making, but at the same time, it's also the most competitive one when it comes to sports, music, movies, and corn. Now let's talk about the NBA. You got LeBron James, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, and now we all know the reason why these guys are #1 in their career. As for music, there's pop songs and boy bands where all the thirsty girls are at. There's rap songs where it's all about gangs, drugs, and fat hoes. And if you're someone who only listens to anime and K-pop music, you're pretty much a basement dwelling loser for that. But this song right here, I don't know about you guys, but this is a certified banger, 10 out of 10 masterpiece. And ooh, this is my favorite part.
I'm a black nigga.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Now, as for the acting industry, you can either be some garbage ass actor,
I am a surgeon.
or have some serious talents. You gotta be like Leonardo DiCaprio, Samuel L. Jackson, Tobey Maguire, Robert Downey Jr., Bryan Cranston, or you could just be a hot piece of meat like Zac Efron. However, there's one type of character an actor can play as in TVs and movies that I cannot believe are making millions of. It is the loser character. Like bro, any main cast of kids from Stranger Things fits this role. Especially with Mike. You're telling me that Finn Wolfhard is playing as this bum-ass loser of a character and make millions? Someone in the comment section please explain to me what talent you need to play as Mike Bozo. He doesn't have an incredible physique. He doesn't have that charisma. His only feats in the show are being a loser and making out. Bitch, I could do this. Anyone can do this. Next time my city is hiring someone to play as a teenager, hit me up. People say that getting your script to be a live action or animated on Netflix or any other platform is very competitive, and yet dog shit shows like this manage to get one. Why? Because they have connections and have all this other bullshit. So even if you come up with a better written script, it won't even matter. Finally, we got the YouTube career, where you just post videos, literally almost anything, and make money. Gaming, vlogs, reactions, pranks, skits. Hell, you could post dumb shit videos like this and still get views. So a lot of us kids thought to ourselves, wait, why the fuck am I busting my ass off at school when I can make millions playing video games?
300 black men for only £2. Yes, sir.
And then you create a channel. Then you upload your first video to YouTube. And then you keep uploading for the next month or two. And once you're done, you look back on yourself, thinking you got millions of views, millions of subscribers, an entire bank full of money waiting for you, just for you to realize you only got like 5 subs with your videos having 20 views, and half of them are you refreshing the page. So now you gotta go back to school. But let's move on to the dumb shit entertainment known as Twitch and OnlyFans. Now in this field of entertainment, if you're an e-girl, you're pretty much set for life, because there's always going to be some loser on the internet with a Twitch tier 3 sub account that will eat your trash ass content up. And listen, as much as I love to live an easy life of doing what you love and making bank, but we should not be living in a society where your farts makes you hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is not fair, bruh. Imagine being a doctor, saving people's lives. Imagine being a lawyer, defending completely innocent people. Think to yourself that you earn the best money a person could get, just for you to realize some thought on the internet who live streams themselves taking a bath makes more money than you. This is some bullshit. How you gonna tell me that some OF model who stabbed her boyfriend made 1.8 mil before? How you gonna tell me some OF model makes millions of dollars per month? And hey yo, who the hell are these clowns that send 100k and a new iPhone to Emerald? To all y'all out there who do stupid shit like this, newsflash, she's not a virgin, because it was me, bruh. It was I who first took her virginity. I was hitting that fat ass in every position in the book. The best sloppy toppy in my life. And everything afterwards for her was just pure BBCs. But seriously, who the hell sent this much money to Amarat? A CEO? A politician? There's no way some basement dwelling degenerate just randomly has 100k. He could have spent that money on charity, a new crib, a new whip, or even hookers out on the street. What's wrong with you? Fucking Amarat, Nico Avocado, Jake Paul, this loser, Dream, and Andrew Tate, y'all do not deserve what you got. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, with the entertainment field, even some of the dumbest shit content can make you millions. So this truly feels like going to college and getting a job that doesn't pay half as much feel worthless. I was back down to two choices, selling crack or doing YouTube. I chose YouTube because the love and support I get from you guys is irreplaceable. It's thanks to you guys is why I didn't resort to being a drug dealer. But I'll probably still need to get a job anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Give a like and a sub and see you in the next video.
Negamane hai, negamane hai.